What up? What's up, guys? Andrew Bishop here with a quick video for you. Just doing a little review about Lecrae's new album, Anomaly. Now you may say, hey, it's only September 3rd. How are you reviewing it? It doesn't come out till September 9th. Well, if you go to Lecrae's Twitter, you can listen to the full album for free through iTunes by the Play Now or Listen Now or whatever. You can't buy it now. You can still pre-order it, which I recommend doing, but you can listen to the full album through with some commercials here and there. So I did that several times, listened to it full and through. And Show Baraka, I believe, or Propaganda, one of them had said, you know, it's unfair to an artist who spends days, weeks, months, even years sometimes on an album, and someone to review it, you know, in a day or in a couple days or in a week. And so in respects to that, I want to say that because I fully believe that, but due to the amount of messages that I've gotten of, hey, have you heard the album? What do you think? I just wanted to make this video, but this still doesn't even do justice to the album, nor I think a review wouldn't do justice within the first year of the album release, because there's so much more that comes from the album. And if you listen to it at different times and different seasons, you hear things differently with music, and that's the beauty of the art. So I just want to say that before you're like, how are you? Anyway, the album was good. The album's good. Great. Get it. Listen to it. Pre-order it. Buy it on iTunes. Buy it in the stores, wherever. Buy several copies. Give it to your friends. Wonderful art piece. Lyrically on point. The beats, the production, great. I will say there were some tracks that he revealed a lot of more personal items to him, which I think a lot of fans were kind of wanting a unique Lecrae on this album, and they got it. I do believe he listened to what the fans had to say and made this album very unique and real and personal to him. I do believe Nothing in Fear, the singles that were released, were some of the better tracks in the sense of, if you're looking for that go hard, those beats and that music from like the Rebel style, I think those are on point. But I think songs like The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and Broken, and Dirty Water bring that uniqueness. So I definitely recommend the album. I do. The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, he mentions things from an abortion that he was affiliated with to his babysitter potentially taking his virginity. So the realness of that and the transparency of an artist, you have to respect. You can't review it bad, in my opinion. You have to give respect to that, because you're opening the book to public. And the good thing about that is I think Lecrae is relatable to many different people with many different past. And so when he opens up his book, his story a little bit more and more, people that may not be able to relate to what he used to be doing, whether it be drinking or drugs or whatever, maybe they can relate to driving their girlfriend to the abortion clinic or whatever. So I think it's a beautiful thing, and I think that's what makes the art in the album so unique and so beautiful. Is it my favorite Lecrae album? I personally, I will say no. Now I know if I care about likes and care about comments, to some fans out there, if I just say 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5 stars, blah 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 blah, that's how I would get all those likes and comments. But I'm not going to be fake. I'm not going to be dishonest. I love the album. I recommend the album. Go buy the album. It's one of his best. As far as production goes, from a production standpoint, it is probably his best. From a lyrical standpoint, you can maybe argue it's his best, but as a personal preference, it's not my favorite. I would honestly have to say the mixtape of Church Clothes is my favorite. I mean, I don't think at that time it came out in hip-hop, I don't think another album maybe could ever touch that, and it was for free. Like, who would believe? But that's just my personal preference. This album could potentially win a Grammy. I'm sure it's going to sell crazy. I'm sure it's going to be #1 on iTunes. So get the album. That's my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Feel free to leave a comment below. Like I said, want to repeat, it's unfair. It doesn't even do justice to the album. I'm doing a review after only listening to it, 10 times through. So get the album. Let me know your thoughts. Listen to it. Support Lecrae. Support these guys. Tweet about it. Share about it to all your friends, all your family. Buy several copies. Give them out. This is music that is, by the power of God, through the grace of God, changing lives. Love you guys. Thanks for watching the video.